Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today I have a different background behind me because this is going to be a different video. This is not going to be a vlog and this is not going to be a makeup tutorial or a makeup review. I wanted to talk to you guys about some healthy habits that made my life better, and those are some simple rules that I like to follow each and every day that just simply changed my life in a better way, and just want to share them with you. So I have my phone here because I made a list and I'm going to read them to you. At first I wanted to tell you like 5 healthy habits, but I ended up adding more, so I think there's 8 points, but let's go. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. And by the way, I'm wearing a hat inside my house. I shouldn't do this. In Italy, you have to take off your hat if you're entering a room or if you're inside a building, because it is a sign of respect. But I like this hat and I'm in my own bedroom, so I want to wear this. So let's start. So the first thing that I want to tell you, this is like really simple. This is really simple to say, but it may be not simple to do, and it is wake up early in the morning. I know that right now it is a thing, like being that girl on TikTok, it is a trend, but I cannot wake up at 6 or 5 a.m. My alarm rings at 7 a.m. So I wake up every morning at 7 a.m. and I think it is the best hour to wake up. Sometimes I wake up at 6:30, and I think that overall 7 is the perfect time to wake up. And I like to wake up early in the morning because I'm an early bird, so I love to do all the things that I have to do in the morning, because in the evening I can study, I can edit a video, but I'm not as productive as I am in the morning. So for me, considering my lifestyle and all the things that I like to do, I am more productive in the morning. So it is really important to wake up in the morning early, and this is linked to the second healthy habits that I like to have, and it is eating healthy breakfasts. So back in May 2021, I started eating healthy breakfast, and I'm gonna put some pictures around screen. But basically, at first I was like, oh my god, I can never do this. I was looking at the pictures and of other people doing healthy breakfast, and I was thinking, oh my god, that's so beautiful, I want to do that too. It is so yummy. And then I started, and the first breakfast I've done was really bad. And I was thinking, I won't last more than a week doing this. But in the end, I'm here, and it's December 2021, and now every morning I'm eating something delicious. And for me, it is like a good way to start your day. And it really helps me because it's like I'm cooking something that is good for my health and that I like, and it's like taking time to enjoy your morning. It's like a routine, eating something yummy and eating something delicious. I think this is really important, and I think that a lot of people don't give breakfast the importance that it has. Breakfast is really important. For me especially, breakfast is one of the most important meal of the day, because if I don't like my breakfast, I will be pissed off during the entire day. So I have to have a good breakfast in order to have a good day. And starting cooking my own breakfasts with healthy foods and healthy ingredients, healthy recipes, it really helps me. So now we're heading into the third healthy habit. The third healthy habit that I have is, this is a decision that I've taken recently, and I decided to turn off the internet in the morning. I mean, I won't turn on internet, the Wi-Fi, I won't log in on social media in the morning and at night before going to sleep. And it really helps me because I can find the energy and the strength to focus on myself, focus on what I want to do during this day and what I can do to be a better person during this day, and I can understand what my body is saying to myself in the morning. So it's like focusing on myself, because on social media you receive a lot of energy, a lot of influence by other people. I don't want to hear anyone in the morning. So I stay away from social media, I have my breakfast as I already told you, and I'm just thinking about myself, and it is really, really helpful, and it is really one of the best decisions I've ever made. And then at night, before I go to sleep, I like to take those 10 minutes just to think about my day, how it went, and what I've done during this day to make it better and to be a better person. And this is a healthy routine for me. But that takes us to my next healthy habit, and it is the 5 minutes journal. The 5 minutes journal, this is a must. If you're following the That Girl on TikTok trend, this is a must. And I was thinking it wouldn't be that helpful at first. I wasn't sure it was going to work. I was like, oh my god, yeah, it is going to be gimmicky. But it is working, and it is helping me with being grateful. And this is something that I really wanted to start doing. I mean, realizing I'm lucky because I have a bed to sleep in, I have something to eat in the morning and during the day, I have a roof to live under, I have a beautiful house, and learning how to appreciate every single thing that happens to you. You can be grateful for the biggest achievements of your life, like getting a promotion at work or getting a good grade at school, but at the same time, you have to understand that you can be grateful because of simple things that happen to you during the day. For example, jumping into a person that you didn't met for a long time, and you end up talking with them for hours and hours, and that simple thing change your day. For example, the other day I went to the hairstylist and my sister dyed her hair darker, in a shade darker, and when she was done and she looked at herself in the mirror, she was really excited, and I really liked her reaction. So at night I was thinking, I turned off the internet and my phone was far away from me, and I was just focusing on my day, and I realized my sister's reaction really made my day. And I was thinking, it is something stupid, but I don't know, it just made me happy. So it's really the simplest thing that will make your day better. So just focus on the little details in your days, just to be more calm with yourself and be grateful for what you have. Other two healthy habits that I like and that I have, and that are kind of connected, both to the 5 minutes journal and both to focusing on myself. Those two habits are: number one, trying to find some time to read, because I'm a big lover of literature, I'm a big lover of books, so I always try to find time to read. Sometimes I like to read after lunch before I start studying or editing or doing what I have to do. So it's just escaping from the reality for maybe 1 hour or even half an hour, but just escaping from reality. But my favorite time of the day when I like to read is nighttime, before I go to sleep. and it is really helpful. And for me, the perfect night is shower, a hot shower, clean sheets, clean pajama, clean hair, a candle, a book, turn off internet and social media, so log off from the entire world, and just reading a book. For me, this is perfect. Some of the times I like to watch series, but I was kinda having a hard time reading, so right now I'm forcing myself to read because I really like it. And I was like, why can't I read lately? Like, I cannot do this anymore. I have to force myself. I want to read, so I decided to start reading again, and I'm reading 2 books at the same time right now, and it is kind of difficult, but I love them and it is helpful. Other healthy habit is writing. So this is something more serious, but sometimes when I'm looking at other things and at small things, they're giving me like, I don't know how to explain it, it is kind of difficult, but they're giving me like a flash, and they're giving me like this big flash, and I'm just being inspired and I just want to write about them. And sometimes I think about a quote in my mind, and from that quote I start writing entire essays on things, and I just like to write. It is like expressing myself and expressing my emotions. And when I'm having a hard time, I like to come back to the notes and to the things I wrote before, and I read them, and they help me to go through that moments and just to go on with my life and accept that there can be sad moments, but it is part of the journey, and writing about it can help you with overcoming the fears and the anxiety that you have in your life. So when you're having a hard time, try to write about it, and it can help you. For me, it is helpful. Another healthy habit that I decided to include lately, in the last few months, it is to accept my limits. I've always been a perfectionist in my life, and I always tend to push myself over the limit. But lately I've been thinking that in order to live a peaceful life and not to always think about, oh my god, I could have done this, oh my god, I could have pushed harder just to achieve a better result, I'm like, I have my limits, and those limits, they make me the person that I am, so I have to accept them, I have to embrace them. In order to grow, I don't have to think that I'm a bad person because I have those limits, but I have to accept them to be a better person. This is a lesson that I literally learned in the last few months of this year, and it's hard, and I still can manage to do this properly, but I'm always trying. And I think that the more you try, and this is valid for all of the habits, all of the things that I've already told you in this video, the more you try them, the better you will feel. And it is difficult because it is difficult to accept that you're not perfect, that you're not like a superhero. I think that with those habits, you can become a better person, and you can live a better relationship with your inner self and try to reconnect with your inner self, because sometimes, especially during these days, we take ourselves for granted because we don't have time, we always have to hurry up because we have things to do. So I think that the pandemic, during this last 1 year and a half, okay, it is something bad, but on the other hand, the pandemic, for me, it helped me and it reconnected me with myself. And I think that a lot of us, we, during the pandemic, realized that we were losing ourselves, and those habits helped me and are helping me in this process to find myself, to be a better person. The last habit that I want to tell you, it is kinda weird, but lately I decided to find and to dedicate at least 5 or 10 minutes of my day to my friends or my family. And this could be going to my grandma's house to ask her how she's feeling, or maybe call her, maybe just ask to my father or to my sister, how was your day and how are you? Or maybe write to a friend of mine just to ask them, what's up, what are you doing? Just being involved in other people's life, because I realized that there are people who care for me. I want them to know that I care about them too. So this is my way to say, and this is my way to express my love for them and my gratitude towards them. Lately, for example, I'm checking on my grandma more and more because next week she's going to turn 94 years old, so she's getting really old, and I like to ask her how she's feeling. I like to know that she's okay. It is just some healing time, just hearing someone talking about them, about themselves. I think that's all, and we can say that the first habits that I explained to you and that I described to you, they will help you reconnect with your inner self. But the last habit is the one that will try to reconnect you with the people that you love and the people that you care of. And we have a balance. We always have to find a balance in our lives. And those habits are helping me to get to that point. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Bye!